Hi YouTube, Bibi here, and welcome back to another Bibi's Pick, a weekly series where I pick an anime that I've seen in English and recommend it to you awesome people. This week I'm recommending Gravitation, as well as Gravitation's OVA, Lyrics of Love. Gravitation is a 13 episode series which is based off of a 12 volume manga. It also has a 2 episode OVA series. The series is a BL music romance anime about a band called Bad Luck trying to become Japan's next music sensation, and the lead singer's struggle with a new relationship. He is trying to juggle his band as well as the new relationship and coming to terms with the fact that he is in love with another man. Gravitation started as a manga, being published between 1996 to 2002. They then went on to release a 2 episode OVA series in 1999. This OVA series was made for the fans who already know the characters and the story. Because of its popularity, they then went on to make a 13 episode anime and was released in Japan in the year 2000, and then with an English dub in 2004. Directed by Bob Shirahata and was produced by Studio Bean, Sony Magazine, and SME Visual Works. Shuichi Shindo is the protagonist of this anime. He is an ambitious young man who is the lead singer in a band called Bad Luck. He wears his heart on his sleeve and is trying to follow in the footsteps of his idol, Ryoichi Sakamura, who is the lead singer of Nettle Grasper. Eri Yuki is a popular romance novelist and the romantic interest of Shuichi. A stoic and sometimes cold individual, Eri becomes a lot more likeable character throughout the series. Toma Saguchi is the other member of Bad Luck and is an old high school friend of Shuichi. He is a kind and caring character who Shuichi confides in for love advice. The great thing about Gravitation is the fact that it's dubbed. I haven't seen many boy love series and I haven't seen many dubbed at all. So it was quite refreshing to see that they have dubbed Gravitation despite the fact that it is a BL series. Now if you know of any other BL series that are dubbed, please let me know because I'm really interested in watching some more. The soundtrack in this series is also pretty good, but if you don't like some of the songs in this series, I don't think that you'll have a very good time because they repeat a lot of the songs over and over again. Unfortunately, at the start of the series, the first 2 episodes in particular, they have a lot of deposition dumping as well as a lot of character dumping. Gravitation as a whole, as a love story, is alright. It has its flaws, but you do start to feel for the characters by the end of the series. Now if you're watching Gravitation, make sure that you watch through to at least the 3rd or 4th episode because episode 3 and episode 4 are quite interesting and you start to get past this whole I don't know what's going on. If you're not enjoying Gravitation by episode 4, then I suggest just dropping it because it doesn't get any better from there. It doesn't help that a lot of the characters actually look very similar. The animator seems to only be able to do 2 faces, and because of this, unless they have outrageous hair colours, you don't know who is who, and I had quite a bit of trouble at times figuring out what character is talking to who. In particular, Yuki's younger brother and the lead singer in the rival group Ask, they look very similar. They have the same colour hair and the same hairstyle. At times, I thought one character was another. Unfortunately, a lot of the imagery in this series does date it. Not just the fact that the animation in particular hasn't aged very well, but they also show things like cassette tapes and VHS tapes. The voice acting in Gravitation is kind of corny and not the best. In particular, Yuki's voice actor doesn't seem to emote any emotions. I get that he's supposed to be a stoic and slightly emotionless character, but there were times in the anime where it really called for him to put some more emotion into his acting, and he just didn't, which was kind of disappointing. The relationship between Shuichi and Yuki is unfortunately rushed. The amount of time it takes for them to fall in love is really unbelievable. Unfortunately, because their relationship was rushed, it makes it feel like they have no chemistry and it doesn't really make sense for them to be together other than the fact that maybe they're lusting for each other. Unfortunately, the characters don't get much development at all. It's unfortunate because I would have liked to have known about more of the other characters. The only character that really gets any development is Eri Yuki. You get to know a bit more about his past. That's fine and all, but if you're putting in some character development for one character, it would be good to put in some character development for others. On my first watch through of Gravitation, I absolutely loved it. This was 10 plus years ago, and now that I've watched it again, I see that there are a lot of flaws in this series. Despite this, Gravitation is still quite a good series. especially if you want to try and get into BL series, which by the way is boy love series. The special features in the OVA DVD, Gravitation, Lyrics of Love, are worth a watch. In particular, they have a segment that shows you the difference between the manga, the OVA series, and the anime series. I found it interesting, and I think that you might too. The special features in the anime DVDs, however, are nothing special. They have the usual trailers, clean opening and ending. And if you want to expand your repertoire, then I highly recommend you watch Gravitation, because it's a good starting point to get into this genre. I'm not going to compare this series to other anime because it's unique in itself, and it's also a great stepping stone if you want to get into boy love anime. If you like romance series and music series, then I think that you'll enjoy Gravitation. Unfortunately, Gravitation is very hard to find. I tried to find it for Region 1, 2 and 4, but I couldn't find it anywhere. I think that the licensing has been lost, so if you want to buy this series, you are going to have to find it secondhand. And that was Bibi's pick, Gravitation. Have you seen Gravitation? What did you think of it, and did you like it? Leave all your comments down below. I'm looking forward to reading them all. While you're at it, please give this video a like. I'd really appreciate it, and it helps my channel out a lot. If you haven't already, go and have a look at my channel. I do weekly anime recommendations, and I also have a lot more anime content on there. Lastly, I'm on social media. I have a Twitter and a Facebook, so if you want to contact me and have a chat, please do so, and make sure to follow and like me there. If you want to see more content like this, or see more of me, please make sure to subscribe for a wide range of anime content. From Moe to Mika, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!